bringing food for all my baby mama kids. Yeah, that right there, that's for my son though. Yeah, and right.
Dude, this meme is so funny. Wait, on that note, this woman responded. This woman actually responded. So this, just a really quick recap. This is the girl who yelled at the father of one of her children because he got the kid McDonald's, and she's like, "Oh, frick you," blah 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 blah, and yelling. Now listen, personally, you probably should have realized that might be perceived as antagonistic, but I don't think that he doesn't have to provide the stuff for you. At best, you know, he should have bought all the kids' food, and you should have reimbursed him for every other kid. You know? Now, you guys are clearly a little toxic back and forth, but, like, at the end of the day, dude, like, it's not his kids. Let's watch this video, though.
So the whole world is basically bashing me right now because
True.
I'm the baby mama who was upset at her baby daddy.
You literally threw the food in the street. That's the worst part. It was bad that you let it get cold because you wouldn't stop arguing, and the ice was melting. But then you threw it into the street. I think he got that kid like a high C too. It was like orange or something. Damn.
Because he only decided to give his child McDonald's and not the rest of my other 3 kids.
The way you your honest framing of the situation does not help you. He decided to just get his kid a thing. Oh yeah.
I have 4 kids.
That's unfortunate for them. Sorry. Okay.
You knew the situation.
Listen, the fact that you threw the food out as garbage, that's shitty.
When you dated me, our child is the youngest child.
So
keep that in mind.
Like I said, if they were still together, that's different. If they were still together, right? If they were still together, I could see why she would be upset. If they were in a relationship, doesn't seem like they are still in a relationship. So
before y'all make me the villain, that means all my other kids knew him. He was buying the McDonald's when we were together.
What'd I just say? Now you're not together anymore. Those kids aren't his responsibility anymore. Boom. If anything, that makes him look good. That's like, I would expect that. If he wasn't buying everybody food when they were together, specifically together, I would have had a problem with that. But when they were together, he would buy them food. He's shown himself as like that he was doing the right thing. You're not helping yourself. This makes you look worse.
My kids have to go through a transition of our breakup as well. Like, yeah, me and you broke up, but
maybe stay single for a while. Explore yourself, you know? Maybe devote yourself to your kids more and don't let any other outside forces in. You know? Focus on your 4 kids.
Kids got to feel it too. So now my kids have to see only one of their siblings get McDonald's and not the rest of them. And
where are the other dads? I don't know what to tell you.
They know it's coming from you because, of course, like me and you used to be together. They used to see you. You used to do it for them. Okay. But now you don't want to do that for them anymore. Like, to me, that's petty. That's petty. Like, it's not fair. Like, you're not finna give one child McDonald's and not all the other kids McDonald's. Like,
so you get the other kids at McDonald's. Say, bring something for everybody. I'll reimburse you.
I'm not going. And then on top of that, you mean to tell me you can dib and dab and want to do it sometimes, but yet you can't feed all my other kids McDonald's though?
Oh, I guess they are fucking every once in a while. Okay, I just don't care.
That's what you mean to tell me? Like, I'm not going for that. I'm going to stand on what I said, and I don't care what everybody else have to say about it. Y'all could judge me. Oh, well, I could be the villain, but I said what I said. Like, if you can't bring everybody McDonald's, then can't nobody have McDonald's then. Period.
Listen. I disagree with her. I think that the dad was in the right. But what I will say is I respect the energy. I'm going to be honest with you. All right? Right? Because if this is the better perspective to have. Like, this would be the more reasonable perspective. Hey, listen, I don't want you to get food for one of my kids. If the others don't get food either, because it's going to like make them feel like they're getting treated unfairly. Like, that fundamentally makes sense. The way you could have arranged that and organized that could have been better. Like, okay, I could have given you money to get them all food, and then I could have reimbursed you. Or like, you know, something like that, some kind of fairness clause, you know, figuring it out better and not throwing the food in the street, right? So fundamentally, I don't like disagree with her perspective, but like I still am on the dad's side because I don't think he really did anything wrong, unless you think he was intentionally trying to be petty just for a confrontation. You know what I mean? You know? But I respect the energy, and I do respect the tenacity and the defense the defense that she has for other kids. You got to respect that at least to an extent. You know? You got to respect that. Imagine how would that go? Like, think about that. Let's say you have your kids and one of them gets McDonald's and they're like, "Mommy, why don't we have McDonald's?" Like, because your dad doesn't love you. You know, that would be what she would basically have to say. That's the outcome of what happens there. So she's trying to prevent the other kids from having bad self-esteem. So, you know what? I can respect the way she did it may not have been the greatest, but you know what? I respect her for it. It wasn't as bad as you know what I mean? You know? So we all need what we really need is we all need McDonald's communism. Absolutely. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and another special shout out to all my Patreon and Twitch subs. If you'd like to support this channel further than you already have by just watching the video alone, go down to the links below where you can sub on my Patreon, which will allow you to get your name on this beautiful black wall. Or you can go to the Twitch page and you can actually use a free Amazon Prime sub, if you have Amazon Prime, to subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.